You know by power, but by my spirit, the Lord God help us. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. I'm going to tell you read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. But the prophets told her that the Lord God to rubble. Here is a rubble. I'm going to use you as a signal. Now that signal has gone forward. No problem. Malachi. I don't see nothing. Are they posting? See? Okay, all right, there you go. All right. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. On can you read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6? But the prophets start with him down, and the Lord God tells Zerubbabel, here's Zerubbabel. I'm going to use you as a signal. Now that signal for Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. And my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. The Lord whom he seeks is suddenly come to his holy temple. Even the messenger of the covenant, whom he delighted, behold, he shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5 and 6. Oh, I shall send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall turn the hearts of the children back to the house. These are right for the crew. All over, the apocalypse has begun. Malachi chapter 4, verse 4. You got to go to wherever, man. If you don't go to wherever, you're not going to know who you are, what you are, what type of power the Most High has given unto you. You're not going to know your name, man. You're not going to know anything. Just like me, man. You don't have to go through all that I went through. You don't have to get hit in the head with a brick to know that it hurts. Just tell you. I'm just telling you. Anyway, no. I went and read it. With the dream that I had yesterday, I went and read it. Belteshazzar had pulled some of it, but I went back and read the dream. Boy, and that dream ain't nothing nice. Woo! I told you I was scared of that dream. And then I went and read the dream. No. Because, like, the dream is not for you, but the dream is for those that hate you. Remember Daniel told, when Daniel told Nebuchadnezzar that? All right, but keep on. Oh, man, I ain't down with all that, all these professional stuff. I did all that. I don't get you nowhere. I mean, you out running behind monies and things. Well, no, you don't get the things that are things that mean stuff. You don't get that. That foolishness. All right, well, we'll see. All right, here's started. Blessed art thou, O Lord, the shield of Abraham. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who quickens the day. Blessed art thou, O Lord, the holy God. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who graciously bestowed knowledge. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who delighted in repentance. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who pardoned greatly. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who redeemest Israel. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who healest the sick. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who blesses the ears. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who calls the disperser. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who gathers the dispersed of thy people, Israel. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who loveth righteousness and justice. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who shatters the enemy and humiliates the presumptuous. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who are the steadfast of the pious. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who buildeth Jerusalem. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who caused the hour of salvation to sprout. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who hears our prayers. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who will bestow that divine presence to Jerusalem. Blessed art thou, O Lord, whose name is worthy of praise. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who established peace. All right. Oh, man, I told you. They had it on BBC News this morning. Nah, they had on, what they did. I told you what they was on. They did it. And I don't know how many bodies they need. They must need a whole lot. Killed some innocent people. I told you what they did. Because you got your good Esau people. That this morning. You know, they still got the tell a lie song going on. join and scam them. They still got it going on. And so this morning on BBC News, they were telling what they did. Because what you now understand, they did compete with, if you know how they did, because all that they put out the massacre that they had in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. No, Greenwood, Apple, and Pie. So they'll put that out. Yeah, they'll put that out. But there are other massacres going on in the United States too. But the thing about it is that's what they're doing over there now in Israel. And the Israelis are doing that to the Palestinians right now. Because that place where they burned down, I've been by that place before, and that's like just on the outskirts of Jerusalem. Yeah. And so what they did was, the people had businesses and everything lined up. Yeah, they went and burned all those businesses down, killed the people, burned the business down. The people of that town did it. That's who did it. No, how many people you know paid for? How many people paid for Black Wall Street? How many people paid for that? All right, so it's going on in that land right now. That's what they're doing, land grab. That's what they're doing. That's why they put Benjamin Netanyahu back in office. All right, I'm arguing with this television. That's what's going on. Land grab. All right. Well, what are you waiting on? That's everybody. That's everybody. Go ahead, build the shelter. No, I'm telling y'all what's going on, man. Don't that war have already started. God is a passion on you're gonna know what the dream is. Okay, what's going on there? Just keep on like you're going, then, bro. Yeah, because it's already been started. I'm telling you, it's already been started. Okay, well, I'm gonna read the dream to you. Belly Shallow posted it yesterday. Oh man, that dream that I had. All right. Man. Oh, I can't do this. No. No, tell the truth. Man, it's hot in the morning. It's like 8 or something. I don't even think it's springtime. I think it's summertime. 80 degrees. That's when it comes summertime. God about to chastise these people. Playtime is over with. Didn't have to finish. I don't get into it. Just take a little longer on YouTube, but that's all right. Be patient. read 4. Hold not thy peace, O God of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked, the mouth of the deceitful open against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compass me about also with words of hatred. They fought against me without a cause. For my love, they are my adversary, but I gave myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me. Evil for good and hatred for my love, set a wicked man over him. And let Satan stand at his right hand. When he should be judged, let him be condemned. Let his prayers become sin. Let his days be few, and another take his oath. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children be his wife a widow. Let his children be continued vagabonds and braves. Let them seek their bread also out of the desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all that he has, and let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none that stand mercy unto him. Neither let there be any that favor his fatherless cause. No, fatherless children. No, because I'm reading it. I don't like to read unto him. Neither let any favor his fatherless children. Let his posterity be cut off, and the generation following his names be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his father be remembered with the Lord, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Lord continue, that he may cut the memory of them all from the earth. That cut off the memory of them from the earth, because they remember not to show mercy, but persecuted the foolish man, that he might even slay the broken heart, so as he loved cursing. No. So as he loved cursing, so let it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. As he clothes himself with cursing, like as with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and let all into his bones. Let it be unto him as a garment that covereth him, and for a girdle, wherewith his girdle continues. Let this be the reward of my adversary from the Lord, and them that speak evil against my soul. But do thou for me, O God the Lord, for thy name's sake, because thy mercy is good. Deliver thou me, for I am poor and needy, and my heart is wounded within me. I am gone like the shadow in the decline. I'm tossed up and down as the locust. My knees are weak and fast. My flesh look up on me, they shake to hear. Help, Lord, my Lord. O save me according to thy mercy. Let them curse. No. That they may know that this is thou hand, that thou, Lord, hast done this. Let them curse, but bless thou. When they arise, let them shame, but let them confuse them for the mammon. I will greatly praise the Lord with mouth. Yea, I will praise him on the multitude. Please stand at the right hand of the poor man and save from them that condemn his soul. No, I see it that way. It doesn't make a difference, really. Yeah, I see it that way. All right. Let's go. You know, everybody else, A's are there, Donald there, Jared there, who was there, right? And bless thee and keep thee, turn and make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The turn and lift of his kindness upon thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy might. All right, come on. No, force your dream and vision that you had. Man, the same old thing going on this morning. I told you they still that tell a lie song, and they had that man whining. White man sounds just like a bad. What's gonna happen? That's gonna happen. This gonna take place, and no, because how they messed themselves up is with that white is right doctrine, with that Esau doctrine, and that would make that evil, and that would mess them up. Yeah, that Christianity doctrine messes them up. And they'll get a couple little ticks and they're all right, but the rest of that stuff, bunch of lies, great deception, just like Jesus said, not great at all. Yeah. No, all of them want to know what's going on. I know what's going to happen. This going to happen. That's going to happen. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. So the devil is all about to kill them all. Force your dream and vision. Force your dream and vision. Because I went back and we read that dream and vision. Because I really didn't read the dream and vision yesterday. I told it to you. So, but when Belteshazzar approached yesterday, then God brought it back to me. Brought the dream and vision to me. Book of ENOCH. And a lot of really vivid dreams where I didn't think I was dreaming, but I don't remember. I do remember being in a country type setting. I saw a black and purple refrigerator. Also, the country folk being infected by a disease that turns them mad like zombies. Yeah, you saw it. Yeah. No, because those things come on out. Those things coming up on now. I told you I saw that. I saw the Black Plague get returned. Because I was the dream of vision. I told you I had the man held that mask. The man that mask. So when I was watching a picture, might have been on YouTube show, and they said the type of mask they wore during the Black Plague, and explained to why they had. And I started man, oh man, that's the plague that's coming. The Black Plague is coming back. Yeah. So man, you got a whole lot of plagues. I'm gonna pull your dream of vision. Oh, Jerry got that one. And well, all right. That you said, it says, El, the Most High, let me see 4 seals, 2 in the hands of a baby and 2 from the hands of a grown man. So 4 seals. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, it's adult. That means 2 seals already coming because they're in the adult's hand. But the 2 seals that's in the baby hand, they got to grow up. So 2 of them are happening now, and 2 of them are growing up. It's gonna happen. Yeah. No, that's a blessing because he did yesterday. Finish posting that Yehuda posting on Facebook so you can like you did yesterday. Finish up with the Levite. Yeah, you told Leviticus and Numbers. And finish posting that. Yeah. It looked kind of maybe like Amish people, a bunch of barns and things also happened when it was dark outside. I don't know if it was night or not. Yeah. No. Because that was God showed me. No. I was the one calling fire down from him. I was the one calling all that fire down from him. Well, I was calling a lot of it. No, because I remember what I said. Yeah. And God showed me. Yeah, the adult ones are open already. And the baby ones, they're here, but now they're getting growing up. Yep, you got it right. She got it right. Yep. The adult ones, the adult, that means they're happening now. The adult, they're growing up. And then when there's a baby or a toddler, that means they're here, but they're growing up stage yet. I'll tell you that. 2 things woke me up out of dead sleep this afternoon. All right. He is going to it too. I beheld and heard an angel with a loud voice, whoa, 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 the inhabitants of the earth by the reason of the other voices of the trumpets of the 3 angels which are yet to sound. Then the Lord voice cried unto the city, the man of wisdom shall see thy name, and hear ye the rod who have appointed. And the man of wisdom shall see thy name, and hear ye the rod of whom have appointed. Are there yet the treasure of wickedness in the house of the wicked? And the scant measure that is abominable? All that's happening now. Shall I count them pure with the wicked balances and the bag of deceitful waste? Because we know that's happening. For the rich man thereof are full of violence, and the havens thereof have spoken lies, and their tongue is deceitful in mouth. quote you. Go listen to the tell a lie song. John and Scam begging for money. Oh, they're begging for money. I told you that. They ain't gonna get it. Watch. Watch. Therefore also will I make thee sick and fight me, and make thee desolate because of thy sin. Thou shalt eat but not be satisfied, and the casting down shall be in the midst of thee, and thou shalt take hold but shalt not deliver, and thou which thou deliver will I give up to the sword. Yeah. The Revelation voice was the loudest that I ever heard. Yeah, that's what's happening now. That's what it's going at now. I know. I mean, I told you what's going to happen. All right, now wait for Belshazzar. We got to say or do if he's going to say or do anything. All right, let's go. Now I'm just telling y'all. No, this was the dream of vision I had yesterday. Well, I can go there first. Okay. Look, Belshazzar reminded me of the dream of vision. This book right here. The book is not. All right, but it might be different online because of the dream that I had. Chapter 96. Woe to the powerful who with the power will strike down the righteous. The day of your destruction shall come. No, this is the last verse. At that time, many good days shall the portion of the righteous, even the period of your judgment. That's what's going on now. Also dinosaurs. Everywhere. Yeah. They saw dinosaurs also everywhere. That was coming now. So it should be like in time that was them people doing all the experiments and everything. Because the demons are in charge. The righteous are confident that the sinners will be disgraced. Once again, the righteous are confident that the sinners will be disgraced and perish in the day of iniquity. That's where we at. You shall yourself be conscious of it, for the Most High will remember your destruction, and the angels shall rejoice over it. What will you do, sinners? And where would you fly in the day of judgment? Because that would be got to fly. We die for that. Oh, well, we is the rapture coming, and then we gonna check out of here, and we don't have to go through a trip. The popular tribulation have already started. The populace have already begun. But you still feeding them people that lie, and you're begging for money. But don't worry. Don't worry. God already let me know what I can do. All right, let's go. Where would you fly in the day of judgment when you shall hear the words of the prayer of the righteous? So that's our prayers. All right. So I'm just telling you. You know, every time we do something, we do it. Then after we start doing that, we walk out on faith, and God shows where He had left that in the prophecy, where He had left that in His word. So this is right here. That's what He tell you. It says, when you shall hear the words of the prayers of the righteous, you are not like them who are in this respect witness against you. You are associated, you're associates of sinners. That's what they're doing. Yep. Anyway. In those days should the prayer of the righteous come up before the Lord. That's what's going on right now. And when the day of your judgment shall arrive, every circumstance of your iniquity be related before the great and the Holy One. So we're doing that right now. The prayers of the righteous come up before the Lord, and when the day of your judgment shall arrive, every circumstance of your iniquity be related before the great and the Holy One. Your face will be covered with shame, and every deed stricken by crime shall be rejected. Every deed. Woe unto you sinners who in the midst of the sea are on dry land, are those against whom an evil record exists. Woe to you who squander silver and gold, not attained in righteousness. So that, those pastors, preachers, teachers, go, they start. They got to tell us all of them do it. All do it. At the end of the broadcast, remember us in your prayer, remember in your will. God will tell y'all to do that. No, y'all make God out of a baby. Like He cannot supply you your every need. Come on, man. That's what y'all doing. But don't worry. Yeah. That's what I told you. But if you don't want to repent, don't worry. God will judge. That's what he told. When we read the prophets for the Paul and the sun, the moon, the stars, all everything want to judge man, but the Lord God won't judge themselves. But what the Lord God said, said, don't worry. If they don't repent, I will judge. Okay, for judgment. Just judgment. Woe unto you sinners who are in the midst of the sea or on dry land, or those against whom an evil record exists. Woe unto you who squander silver and gold, not attained in righteousness, and say, we are rich, possess this wealth, and have acquired everything which you can desire. Right. No, Book of Revelation, but down there, this dream not too long ago. They told. All right. The ephod on the right hand and on the left. No, the time is not. God already showed it to us. Let's go. Now then, we do whatever we are disposed to do, for we have amassed silver, our barns are full. So I know that goes to all of them, but especially Geno Jennings, because he's building a big barn now. My barn is full. We got to man that paper. Now we got a bigger emphasis. We got a bigger church. Really? God tearing all that down. Told you. I'm telling you, that's Geno Jennings. Tell him who said it. Tell him. All right. Now when we do whatsoever we are disposed to do, for we have amassed silver, our barns are full, and the husband of our families are like overflowing waters. Yeah, that's what it said. All right. No, they be on there. They brag all during the week, but especially on the weekend, on the covenant day, the IUIC people, 7-day Adventists, and 7-day this, 7-day that. Those that say are Jews but not, the rabbis and all them, and then next day the good Christian folks. They say they're good, but they speak. He even cussed, girl. You need to listen to him. He just got everything. Anyway, let's continue on. Like water should your falsehood pass away. Like water should you pass, because God already told you he's going to flood it out. He already told you he's going to flood it. All right. Anyway, for your wealth will not be permanent, but shall suddenly ascend from you, because you have obtained it all iniquously. To the extreme malediction shall you be delivered up. Malediction shall you be malediction. All right, malediction, you should be delivered up. God not playing with y'all. All right. That was my dream and vision was yesterday I was telling you. All right. And now I swear to you, crafty. So go tell crafty ain't there, because she's like, yeah, crafty ain't. And now I swear, because all of them crafty. Now I swear to you, crafty, as well as the simple ones, that you often contemplating the earth. You who are men, clothe yourself more eloquent than that married woman, and both together more so than the unmarried one. Everywhere arraying yourself in majesty and magnificence and authority and silver, but gold, purple, honor, and wealth like water flows away. Yep, I haven't posted that yesterday. All right, but no, they'll go and tell them what they're doing. Now you don't see that. All right. Anyway, no. Dreamed that I was a water event. The water took me, and I was put on the shore after the event was over, and there was people already on the shore and all around. Then we just started walking all around, looking at the land as it was a major land event possible at Berkeley, because we walked and there was magnet chunks of land out of place. We was walking to get some place. Everywhere was going towards the same direction. Yeah. No, you keep on posting that. No, y'all. No, let's go. Erudition, therefore, and wisdom are not there. Erudition, therefore, and wisdom are not there. Thus shall they perish together with their riches, with all their glory, and with their honor. But that's what's coming now. That's what we ask the Most High to do. That's why our prayers have reached into heaven. I told you that. All right. While with disgrace and slaughter and extreme penury shall their spirits be thrust into the furnace of fire. Yeah, I have sworn to you, sinners, that neither mountain nor hill has been or shall be subservient to a woman. Neither in his way has crime been sent down to us upon earth, but men of their own caves have invented it. And greatly should those who give it efficiency be execrated. All right? No, I'm telling you, it's going to be wiped out. Now, that was my dream vision I had yesterday. No, this in here. Watch. Barrenness should not be previously inflicted upon one woman, but on account of the work of her hands should she die childless. The works of her hands. So they have abortions and everything. They're doing all types of stuff, which we know. All right. I have sworn to you, sinners, the holy and the great one, that all your evil deeds are disclosed in the heavens, and that none of your oppressive acts are concealed in secret. None of it. So I be telling you much as I can. Why I remember I said, oh no, I did this, I did that. Confessing for sin. Right? Think not in your minds, neither say in your heart, that every crime is not manifest in sin. Every crime manifest in sin. No, my secret crimes and everything. No, I'll tell you all about them. Tell you about them, bro. I'm just letting you know. In heaven, it is daily written down before the Most High. Henceforward shall it be manifest, for every act of oppression which you commit shall be daily recorded until the period of your condemnation. And that's the period we're living in now. The apocalypse has begun, just like the holy angel told. All right, now I got more for you. I got more for you. Woe unto you simple ones, for you shall perish in your simplicity. Woe unto you simple ones, for you shall perish in your simplicity. To the wise you will not listen. That which is good you shall not obtain. They're not. All right. No, it's a difference. Simplicity is one of the fruits of the spirit. It's different though. The simple one, for you shall perish in your simplicity. I know people like that. No, if they can't touch it, feel it, smell it, hold it in their hand, they don't have nothing to do with it. Anyway, now therefore know that you are destined to the day of destruction. No hope that sinners shall live, but in the process of time you shall die. For you are not marked for redemption. You're not. We read that. I mean, this Enoch, this is where it comes from, but we also read that in the Shepherd of Harmony. The Shepherd of Harmony comes from everything comes from first book, second book, and book of Enoch. The book of Enoch have everything written in it. But that's what he said. All right. Woe unto you, obdurate in heart, who commit crime and feed on blood. That's what they do. None of the people doing that right now. Yeah, them people bloodthirsty people over there in our land. People over here, that's Esau. Esau is bloodthirsty by his sword. I told you about his sword. Then you have Ishmael and the children. Well, if you don't understand it, go all the way back, read the Legend of the Jews. And the Legend of the Jews, when God asked the Jews, would you accept my Torah? And they'll tell you why they didn't accept it. All right. Anyway, it's going on now. All right. All I can do is tell it. Now I see you. The dial in Jerusalem. What chapter are you on? 105? Each book is different, Diamond. Yeah, each book, this is the book of Enoch. This is chapter 96. But it might be different online. It might be different online, a different book. Yeah. But anyway, let's go. Let's go. They feed upon blood, which is that you feed on good things, drink, and are satiated. It's not because of our Lord, the Most High, has abundant supply every good thing upon earth to you. There should be no peace. If they don't have peace, some people have bodyguards and everything, and people over in our land, they're doing all that bloody violence over in our land. Yeah, man, that's a hurting thing, bro. Because when I saw what they done, because these people have, these people have more things. You know, it's just like when we was in this land and was our time yet, though. And so when I see them doing them Palestinians, I know the Palestinians don't have no weapons of war like them, and they ain't gonna come just be killing to be killing. But they care. All them has no. God bless the Jewish people. The majority of them Jewish people, 99% got a M16 or something in their house. They have to go and serve in the military 2 years and they get their weapons and bring them home. Tell you what I know. All right. Well, you ever been over there on alert and they're on the buses and everywhere with the weapons on the bus and they're green fatigues and all of them crowded on the bus. They all look at this. Yeah, going through that in 2014. Yeah, I'm just telling you. That's a slaughter. That's just the same thing what happened to Black Wall Street and other cities in the United States. Because them people went out there and got their flying machines. Yeah, they went and got airplanes, they tanks, they I don't know what caliber machine guns they had during that time. They had all that. They went to the armory. These was military folks. I'm telling you what they did. All right. No, it's documented. Ain't nobody gonna pay for that. No. Who paid for it? They're gonna pay for it, but there's nobody. I'm talking about man wise. There's nobody paid for that. In the United States, know what they did. But that white is right doctrine, that Esau doctrine, by your sword you shall live, and by your sword you shall die. All right. Well, you see, because our Father hold God to this. I don't hold no man to this, no woman, no child. I hold God to this. Why do you say hold him to this? Look, Abraham, note that 7 generations, they're going to be slaves, evil and treated. But that nation that enslaved them, that nation that evil and treated them, I will judge. These are the 10 plagues I have prepared for them. Boy, I hold God to that. I don't hold man. That's why I obey his voice, keep his commandments, statutes, laws, and judgment. Why? Because he told me to. And I do it. Why? Because he's my protector. He's my God. This ain't yeah, I got my God. Yeah, I'm a good Christian. I'm a good Muslim. This ain't nothing like that. It's not like that. No. The reward me hatred for good and evil for my love. Let a wicked man hold. Let Satan stand at his right hand. When he should be judged, let him be condemned. Let his prayers become sin. All right, that's what he's telling you. That's what we're doing. No, but he said, but I gave myself unto what? Prayer. And that's what we're doing. I know y'all don't understand it, but I understand it. And we gave ourselves to prayer. So that's what we just finished reading. The prayer's going to come up to God, and he's going to do what? Hear it. All right, that was that dream I had. Now I'm coming to y'all. Now I ain't going to be too long. Let me get this. Yeah, this is too much to this. I'm coming to you, Yehuda. Anyway, let's continue on. So, no, it should have no peace. Woe unto you who love the deeds of iniquity, and they do it because that's what the prophet said. they love telling tales about shedding blood. All right. Woe unto you who love the deeds of iniquity. Why do you not hope for that which is good? And they don't. They don't. Know that you should be given up into the hands of the righteous, who shall cut off your necks, slay you, and show you no compassion. Yeah. Who is the hands of the righteous? All right. Now remember, this was the Enoch. You know how many times God gave him up over to the hands of the righteous, to the righteous judge? All right. No. No, because they understand. Well, Father Isaiah went to Father Hezekiah and told Father Hezekiah all those things. Right, then what happened next? That death angel showed up. How many did he kill that night? The righteous. The hand of the righteous took over. So how many did he slay that night? The death angel. 400-something thousand men in one night. All right. I'm just telling you, that was going on now. No, that was that dream I had about it. I thought I was the one calling it down. Yeah, I was the one calling the fire down. I didn't know that until I really looked at it. So I said, that's all you got? Sit down some more. Destroy them all, Lord. Don't let one of them escape. Just tell you. Now, let's let you know. Anyway, now you got to go reread the dream. Anyway, so know that you should be given into the hands of the righteous, who shall cut off your necks, slay you, and show you no compassion. Now I told you I had that dream when them demons came down. I cut off that demon neck. Yeah, he come to kill us, we kill them. Anyway, woe to you who rejoice in the trouble of the righteous, the trouble of the righteous. For a grave should not be dug for you. I saw that dung on the face of the earth. Everywhere. Dung everywhere. Ain't nobody told you, ain't nobody coming to get you. Ain't nobody coming to get you and bury you, bro. I already told y'all that. All right, well, the dollar just had that dream. When that water come in, ain't nobody coming to get you and break you up. All right. I'm just telling you. But I was taking and showing the land, told something about the land, which I can't remember, where the land was grapevine, juice grape. The grape was so big, I could not, well, both one hand. All right. Now we know that's that. Yeah, we know that's that. Whenever he told me about the land, I was so happy that I scoop up dirt, smelled it, asked him if I could taste it, and then he started laughing. The richest dirt you could ever smell, taste. I love flowers, plants. Yeah, that's written. Yeah, they know that's written at. But anyway, let's continue on. I'm got to go to Yehuda. I'm coming to Yehuda. Anyway, so he said, I know you shall be given into the hands of the righteous. We are the righteous, who shall cut off your neck and slay you and show you no compassion. Because we have the holy angel with us. Whatever we ask the holy angel to do, whatever we ask the Most High to do, that's what Jesus was telling me he would do us for. I mean, I'm not going back over this, but I'm telling you what's going on. Well, let's say, woe to you who rejoice in the trouble of the righteous, for a grave should not be dug for you. Woe unto you who frustrate the word of the righteous, for you there shall be no hope of life. Woe unto you who write down the word of falsehood. And so all of them got their books. All of them got their books. Joyce the Liar, TV Fake, all of them got books. All of them writing it down. Listen to what he said. Listen to what God, the Most High, telling him. This is the prophet, Father Enoch. Woe unto you write down the word of falsehood and the word of the wicked. For their falsehood they record, that they may hear and not forget what folly. Yeah, not forget folly. To them there should be no peace, but they shall surely die what? Suddenly. And that's what's coming on now. I mean, you just had that. She just posted that. Get out. All right. Woe to them that act impiously, who Lord honor the word of falsehood, who lewd and honor the word of falsehood. You have you have been lost in prediction and have never led a virtuous life. Woe unto you who change the words of integrity. They transgress against the everlasting decree. Yes, they changed all that and cause the heads of those who are not sinners to be trodden down upon the earth. In those days, O you righteous, shall be deemed worthy of having your prayers raised up in remembrance. So that's what we're doing now. And shall have deposited them in the testimony before the angels, that they might record the sins of the sinners in the presence of the Most High. Because that's why he told us, turn the horse and chill back before the horse back chill. So we're asking the Most High to do these things, but now they already started. That's why we're doing the prayer. The first prayers went out was for repentance. And we asked God to repentance. Last year, last 2-3 years, that's what we had always doing. Now they have changed. Now we ask God to we're asking God to well, we're gonna read what we're asking God. Yeah. In those days the nation shall be overthrown, by the families of the nation shall rise again in the day of prediction. And those, because he told us he's going to gather from the four corners of earth and the four corners of heaven where he has scattered. In those days, who become pregnant shall go forth, carry off their children, and forsake them. Have that not happened? Their offspring shall slip from them, and while suckling them, shall they forsake them. They shall never return to them, and never instruct their beloved. Again, I swear to you, sinners, that crime has been prepared for the day of blood, which never ceases. Crime has been prepared for the day of blood. The day of Lord is a day of judgment, not a light, a day of thick clouds and gloom. All I can do is this part of Enoch who wrote it before all. They shall worship stones engraved in golden, worship stones and engraved gold and silver and wooden images. Are they not doing that now? Yes. They shall worship impure spirits, demons, and every idols in temples, but no help should be obtained from them. That's what we're still in that lesson. No, it is not the lesson. We're going to get to the lesson if we can get to it today. All right. Their hearts shall become impious through their folly, and their eyes be blind with mental superstition. And their visionary dreams should they be impious and superstitious, lying in all their actions, lying in all their actions, and worshiping a stone. Altogether they shall perish. No, they're over there worshiping that stone right now. Okay, they're worshiping that stone. But in those days blessed shall they be, to whom the word of wisdom is delivered, who point out and pursue the paths of the Most High, who walk in the way of righteousness, and who act not impiously with the impious. They should be saved. That's y'all. Woe to you who explain crime. Woe to you who explain the crime of your neighbor, for in hell should you be slain. Because Jesus already told you, they steal from your neighbor. All of them say the same thing. All of them pastors and preachers. All of them say the same thing. Whether you hear anyone teaching and preaching this, you don't. Woe unto you that lay the foundation of sin and deceit. You are bitter. You are bitter on earth. For on it should you be consumed. Because they want to fly out and all this thing. No. Here, I'm telling you what's going on. Woe unto you who build your houses by the labor of others. Because Leo Jennings talking right now. Where we got to go, man, at Babel. We got to have to take this down, so we had to remodel and do a bigger emphasis. Build a bigger bond. Yeah, all I'm doing that. Kids, they say, well, we started out with this little $100,000, now we're up to $1 million, and we have all I'm doing. We are worldwide now. So God will get them all. Yeah. I'm coming back to you, you Hooters. Don't worry. No, as soon as I get past the dream I had last night. Yeah. It's in 98. But let me finish reading it. All right. Woe to you who laid the foundation of sin and deceit, and who are bitter on earth. For, for all this shit, because that the pastor, preacher, teach, that's all I'm doing the same thing. Woe unto you who build your houses by the labor of others, every part of which is constructed with brick, with the stone of crime. I tell you that you should not obtain peace. So once again, he reminded me. Once again, all that's happening now, bro. Okay, so no, we got a part to play. We are the righteous. We the one gonna be doing the judgment. Okay, well, you about to see. Yeah, woe unto you who despise the extent of the everlasting inheritance of your fathers, because that's the everlasting inheritance of our fathers. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Scott, Cleveland, Daniel, Nephilim, Gad, Noah, Daniel, and Job. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Shem, Noah, Enoch, Noah, and Shem. So a lot of other fathers, they despise that. Yep. Woe unto you despise the sin of the everlasting inheritance of your fathers, while your souls follow after idols. For you there should be no tranquility. We didn't went over this book, Enoch. We went over this before, but God gave me that dream last night and what He's about to do them now. Don't trust it. No, leave them people alone. When the people come with their foolishness, they're in there bragging now. Go turn on Daystar. You'll see them bragging now. Begging for money. Well, this one gave me that much money. I had to sucker out of him that much money. CBN do its same thing too. I done got that much money from him. Oh no, we got it. But don't worry. Don't worry. I see what's coming. It's here now. All right. Woe unto them who commit iniquity and give aid to blasphemy, who slay their neighbors until the day of the great judgment. But that's what they're doing now, stealing, robbing, stealing from their neighbors. For your glory shall fall. Malevolence, not malevolence, malevolence shall be put into your hearts, and the spirit of his wrath shall stir you up, that every one of you may perish by the sword. Okay, we know the sword is, we have our sword. All right. I'm coming back to y'all. Then shall all the righteous and the holy remember your crimes. Then shall all the righteous and the holy remember your crimes. That's what we're doing now. All right. In those days, now this is the dream I had yesterday. In those days should a father be struck down with their children in the presence of each other. So that's what I saw yesterday. And the brother with their brother shall fall dead until the river shall flow from their blood. Yeah. For a man should not restrain his hand from his children, nor from his children's children. His mercy would be to kill them. So I started yesterday in that dream a bit. No, there was a shadow fall back to me, then I realized, oh, that's what's going on. Nor should the sinner restrain his hand from his honor brother. For the dawn of the day to the setting of the sun should a slaughter continue. The horse shall wade up to his breast, and the chariot shall sink in the axle in the blood of the sinners. So we know what that is. All right. Come on down to the valley, behold fast. That's right there in that book. All right. In those days, the angels shall descend in the place of concealment and gather together in one spot all who have persisted in crime. In that day shall the Most High raise and execute judgment upon all sinners and commit guardianship of all the righteous and the holy to the holy angels. I just been telling y'all that. And they may protect them as an apple of an eye until every evil and every crime be annihilated. Whether or not the righteous sleep secure, the wise men shall then truly perceive. And the sons of the earth shall understand every word of that book, knowing that their riches cannot save them, and the ruin of their crime. Now I'm going to stop it right there, 99. Now, I told you, I've seen that dream and say, oh, that's that dream. That's what God doing. No, let me read this so I can get to the next. All right. The rich dirt up here. The Garden of Eden, you got to taste. Yeah, I'm sure. was ever so sweet, was blessing me was. Yeah. So she getting a blessing. No, dollars. As I sit here and tell you all, every word is true. Donna, she's getting her blessing back. I'm glad I'm happy for her. Just the 40 days. That's why they like to do the 40 days. 40-day blessings are different than the regular blessings. They know 40-day dreams is different. Yeah, there's difference in tell a 40-day dream. All right, let's go. I'm just telling you. Now, I dream all last night. I had the comet cleaning up the comet, cleaning up stuff. No, no, no. The baby ran into the room, and I was that I was in and had a little bottle with a blue green liquid, and the bottle was sealed, but the baby did it twice. So sure thing, happy and smiling. The man gifted me two books, both had official seal engraved. I don't know what the books are. Engraved, embossed on the cover. The books covers were dark blue, black, purple color, and gave me two ink pens to seal with seal on them, a cup with the same seal on them. No, no, on the book I would have right there would be the Legend of the Jews. No, the Legend of the Jews, black and purple. How you say black and purple? Color, dark blue. So that would be the Legend of the Jews, the Lost Books. No, they got Judgment and Chastisement in that. He gave me two ink pens with the seal on them, and a cup with the same seal on them. You can be drinking out that cup. I don't know. I can't tell you. It'll come. Yes. You keep track of all your sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. You have. Oh man. We don't go to the new. No. Go to King James version. Don't do that. Go to King James version. No, we don't do all the different versions. Because God will open up the book to you. The still thing they have done, the still another 12. Yeah. No, we know we've been all right. Dark blue elf. All right. Now we know that. No, the baby represented growing up as a toddler, but it's gonna grow up. And these things gonna come to pass. It's just like when I seen that toddler asking, why are you crying over spilled soda? That toddler grew up. I ain't crying over spilled soda no more. And we execute judgment and justice. Let's go. No, because I gotta do something today. I can't help you. I keep telling y'all. Because what's happening now, all right, well, you go ahead on think is everything. Everything the same. I spent my childhood in Carolina, Georgia, where we were playing. And yeah, dirt road, got a whiff of that sweet smell and honeysuckle. Yeah. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Now I gotta get this done because things have changed. I told you things have changed. I don't care what they say. I know change. Oh man, come on, bro. No, this thing just won't let it, don't want me to do what I have to do. No, I'm going to First Samuel. You know, George the Liar was in Samuel the other day. I told you I got to cut off that lamp. All right. Now I tightened that lamp and two things came up that I know Father Abraham. No. But in the 15:16, Genesis 15:16, but in the fourth generation they should come hither again, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full. It come to pass that when the sun went down and it was dark, behold, a smoking furnace and a burning lamp that passed between the two pieces. In the same day the Lord made a covenant with Abraham, saying, unto thy seed have I given this land, from the river of Egypt unto the great river of the river Euphrates. The Canaanites, the Kenizzites, the Kadmonites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Raphaims, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Jebusites, the Gashabites, in the Jebusite. All right. But it said when it went to the burning lamp, and the burning lamp said, no, because we have an everlasting lamp that is lit. Those can reappear. In the altar, you got an everlasting lamp, light the lamp, everlasting lamp. You have the bread, the manna, and you have the books. You have the Torah. It's in there. It's in there. So let's go. No, let's go. Let's continue on. So he gave me that. Then after he gave me that, then now because the lamp going out, I don't care what y'all say. All right, going out at this evening. And the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli, and the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open visions. There was no open vision. So we got now there was no open vision. That's what we say. That was in those days might be because of their sin. And it came to pass at that time when Eli was laid down in his place, and his eyes began to wax dim, that he could not see. And the air of the lamp of God went out in the temple. So you know that lamp going out. Lamp going out. I'm telling you again, the lamp going. He the one who gave me the lamp. And he the one told me when to put the lamp out. All right. The air of the lamp, because I told you March the 1st. That's this evening. And the air of the lamp of God went out in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was. And Samuel was laid down to sleep. And the Lord called to Samuel and answered him. And the Lord called Samuel and answered him, Here am I. And he ran unto Eli and said, Here am I, for thou callest me. And said, I called not. Lie down again. He went and lied down. And the Lord called yet again to Samuel. And Samuel arose and went to Eli and said, Here am I, for thou didst call me. And he answered, I called not, my son. Let's lie down again. And now Samuel did not yet know the Lord. See, he didn't even know the Lord yet, Samuel. Neither was the word of the Lord yet revealed unto him, because it was different for me. Now, no, man. Every time I think of that, I think I'm so ashamed, Lord. You gave me everything, Lord, but I wanted to be a Christian, and I abhorred myself. I know y'all hold yourself, no, but that's over with. Yeah, time for payback time now. That's just been reading in the book of Enoch. When the next should be given into the hand of the righteous. With that sword, we have the sword. You know what the sword is? All right, that's what he told him. That's what he told him. No, all right, no. The hand should be given to the righteous. Okay. God ain't playing with these people. Okay. And the sword. Because that's where it's at. All right. No. Because you should know what that is. Because, all right, say, woe unto who love the deeds of iniquity, and they love it. Why do you hope for that which is, why do you hope for that which is good? Know that you shall be given up into the hands of the righteous, who shall cut off your neck, slay you, and show you no compassion. Right. Jesus, that's in the on Revelation also. Okay. That's why he gave it to Jesus. All right. And he gave it to us. You should know what the sword is. You should know what the eye of Ryan is. All right. Okay. The gospel of Bartholomew, when he gave, and what did he do to what did he do to Satan next? All right. I'm just asking a question. You should know. All right. So Samuel did not yet know the Lord. Jesus was the Lord yet revealed. And that's the same thing going on with these people now. They don't know the Lord. They don't know that. All right. Now I'm coming back to you, Huda. All right. But I got to try to get some of the lesson today. And the Lord called Samuel again the third time and rose and went to Eli and said, Here am I, for thou didst call me. And Eli perceived that the Lord had called the child. Okay, mine is different. I got a few more that call and some other stuff. And therefore Eli said to Samuel, go lie down. And it shall be if he called thee, that thou should say, speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth. So Samuel went and laid down in place, and the Lord came and stood and called at the other time, Samuel, Samuel. Samuel answered, speak, for thy servant heareth. Yep. And the Lord said unto Samuel, behold, I will do a thing in Israel, at which both ears of everyone that heareth it shall think. And boy, that's what I'm saying. And so that lamp going out. The lamp go out the day, March 1st. The evening, March 1st. And then like I told you, because I just finished reading to you. Because the man was as far as trying to come and get him back. Now I know it was his dad because I said we went and got the old man. So it had to be his daddy who he went and got. And when he brought his daddy back to the house, his daddy tried to do something. He had, the son got away from him. Right. And then when he got away, I didn't do nothing. So that shit right there should have told me that was his. Because if I didn't do nothing, that's between the father and the son. I can't interfere with that. So I should have known that. All right. I don't think the father had to go. So I told him. Then when I went out, he started messing with me inside the house. Well, I went outside the house. Because he kept messing with me on the inside of the house, trying to get my attention. Stuff that way. And I went outside. And then, like I told you, I saw the eclipse and everything outside my eyes, but that fire stuff, I thought that, like I always mess something like that. I'm the one. I said, that's all you got. So I was the one. Yeah, then it showed me that I'm the one calling down that fire. And I called down a lot. I called, that's all you got. Yeah, called down a lot of that fire. Because, we interpret his dream like that, but we know God come down and reveal what it means. Yeah. When Belteshazzar opposed that yesterday, and then all this, because there's no such thing as a coincidence, and then all this started lining up. And the Lord said unto Samuel, behold, I will do a thing in Israel which both ears of everyone that hears shall what? Tangle. Boy, no, because that, just like he told you, that water coming on dry land, because they'll understand when those meteorites and everything was hitting the earth and the water, so that's going to turn the water business and all that. Then what they're going to be doing, creating tidal waves, tsunamis, whatever you want to call it, and that's coming on dry land. Just the dollar just posted that dream. All right, Asa had that dream. Okay, all right. No, you should not understand. Then the dolphins and everything, because if the water coming, water showing out stuff. Yeah, they might have to cut stuff off and everything. Man, it's gonna be a mess. I'm just telling you, because you gotta think about the after effects of things. Because that's what they teach. They don't teach you to think about the after effects, the damage that it's gonna do. And it's gonna do a lot of damage. The water's gonna do a lot of damage. That fire falling from heaven gonna be doing a lot of damage. All right. And the Lord said, I will do a thing in Israel which both ears of everyone that hear it shall tingle. And that day I will perform against Eli all the things which I have spoken concerning his house. When I begin, I will also make an end. Yep. For I have told him that I will judge his house forever. I will judge his house what? Forever, for the iniquity which he knoweth, because his sons made themselves vile, and he restrained them not. That's what's going on now. Ain't nobody restraining, nobody telling people doing anything you want. You got some people over there in our land calling them us now. They over there killing them people, doing what they want. Then when you say something against them, they say, well, you added Semite. Yeah, you added anti-Semitism. Oh, I can't even pronounce the word this morning. But that's what they say. Going on there. Not going on with that, because I was there. And then you go in that land, and because they're even wicked people. Even wicked people, you'll have a flashback. You're gonna think you're back in the 20s, 40s, 50s, and 60s when you go back over there. I'm tell them that that's how they live. That's how they live. And they go in there and the people land, go there and do everything. The antiquities authorities go there and put a lie on them people. Right. And no, they went and burnt all the people houses down and burnt the people businesses and everything. And they're gonna wait a while, then they'll go back and claim all their land to be theirs. That's what they're gonna do. Oh, I know they're evil and they're wicked, and God not gonna play with them. Therefore, I have sworn unto the house of Eli that the iniquity of Eli's house should not be purged with a sacrifice nor offering forever. So they can't do nothing. Because they're planning on, well, we're gonna get them bulls and we're gonna cut them bulls and we're gonna slay the red heifer and we're gonna sacrifice and we're gonna build our temple and we're gonna sing la 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 da da. You ain't gonna do none of that. Because God said you build, but I'm gonna destroy. All right. No. God ain't playing with these people. But you keep on saying, bless the Jewish people and God gonna bless you. And I'm just finished reading. Boy, you not saying they ain't gonna never have peace. So they got peace in that man? No, they ain't gonna never have. And Samuel lay unto pray for the peace of Jerusalem. yeah. That was the evil, because we just been reading. That was the evil and wicked people telling you to do it, and we know that's a lie. Because Israel is scattered through full corner earth. All right. Well, you're gonna see. You're gonna see. Well, don't worry. You ain't got that long to see if I'm gonna cast fire down from heaven on the earth or not. You ain't got that long to see. All right. You ain't got that long to see. Watch it. That camera, that lamp going out. I'm telling you that lamp going out this evening. All right. And Samuel laid there until the morning. No, it said Eli's house should not be purged for sacrifice nor offering for what? Forever. That's forever. God does not lie. And Samuel laid until the morning, opened the doors of the house of the Lord. And Samuel feared to show Eli the vision. He feared to show Eli the vision. And Eli called Samuel and said, Samuel, my son. And he answered, here am I. He said, what is the thing that the Lord has said unto thee? And that's what we're doing right now. We're posing the vision and everything that the Lord is showing and telling me, publishing that. Because those things don't come to pass. That's not. So one morning, Yehuda said, well, I made a plan, and I'm going to show them. Right, Yadal said, one morning I came up and told them about the Lord. No, I know that's not coming to y'all. I know that's from the Most High God. I don't care how you try to do it. All right. And he said, what is this thing that the Lord has said unto thee? And I pray thee, hide it not from me, and God do so to thee, and more also, that thou hide anything from me of all the things that he has said unto thee. And Samuel told every whit, and hid nothing from him. And he said, it is the Lord. Let him do what seemed him good. And that's what's going on now. Because he told you, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you with a mighty hand outstretched on, like I came and got you out of Egypt the first time. Those heathens, I will judge. And Samuel grew. No, this is this dream right there. No, that's his dream. Yehuda's dream. And Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him, and did let none of his words fall to the ground. So there you go, Yehuda. I told him that. And all of Israel, from Dan even to Bathsheba, knew that Samuel was established as to be a prophet of the Lord. So God doing it all now. All right. And the Lord appeared at Shiloh. And I told you I went to Shiloh. That's what this map is about. On this map. No, I bought this map. He was looking for it. We found it. God showed it to us. Showed us Shiloh. And then it built all that foolishness on Shiloh. And God went to destroy it for Shiloh. So it's on this book. Yeah, I marked it out in this book, Shiloh. Anyway, we were looking for that mountain. We found it. God showed it to us. Shiloh. And the Lord appeared again in Shiloh, but the Lord revealed himself to Samuel in Shiloh by the word of the Lord. Well, somebody can pose that. Go see what I have done in Shiloh. And God not playing. I'm telling y'all. I'm warning you. I'm warning. Just like y'all have some dreams and visions that seals being open and water coming on earth. God not playing, man. Okay, well, you go ahead on there. Because that's what that means. The baby ran into the room I was in, and had a little bottle with blue-green liquid. And the bottle was sealed. Blue and green, well, sapphire and emerald. That's us. And the baby did it twice. So twice means a sure thing. Happy and smile. And the man gifted me with 2 books. Both have official seal engraved and embroidered on his cover. The book's cover was dark and blue and purple color. No, you're gonna get these books. Yeah, you're gonna get them. I don't know, but you're gonna get them. It's not so much the book as what's in them that's gonna come to pass. And it's growing up now. So I don't know, you probably get them in your hand. And he gave me 2 8 pens with the seal on them. Now I don't know if you've seen the seal. And they're in the cups with the same seal on them. Oh no, you're about to eat something, and something gonna be marked down for sure. Yeah, I can't read that. The new translation. Nah, no NLTs, only KJVs. That's what we read, KJVs. So I can't read that one. All right. No, we already know that about the 12 tribes. We already know that the tower has been built. And the tower was finished. April saw that. The tower being finished. All right. Let me see what you got. What she had. No, I'm going to the lesson. I told you what's coming, man. No. That lamp going out this evening. He said, I gave y'all a date, March the 1st. Then after I gave y'all March the 1st, then, no, because that's what Jerry dreamed. Yeah, I was trying to think of Jerry dream this morning to tell that it didn't come. But that was Jerry dream. The eclipse. When this thing was going to take place during the eclipse. And so I had that. Yeah. Just tell you what's going on. Know that oh man, so many stars were coming down from heaven and falling in water. Oh, well, you see, won't be long now. He said that you will see whose word is gonna stand. Yours are the Most High God. All right. Let me see. All right. No, I can't remember. No, that's in the Legend of the Jews. If she go read the Legend of the Jews, she'll see that dream. Legend of the Jews in the book of Enoch, that dream that open vision she had. That's where it's at. Yeah, that's in the open vision. Legend of the Jews in the open vision. All right, let's go. No, I'm telling you what's coming, man. Don't know. No, not going out, and God told you. I'm going to judge them for what they had done to Shiloh. Because I was watching CBN News and to Jerusalem News, and they're talking about how they went on Shiloh and they didn't build museums and museums and places for tourists upon Shiloh Garden. Tell y'all to do that. We did. And y'all went there because they don't care. They're impious people. They don't care nothing about that. All they care about is making money. They silver, gold, wood, and stone. But I told you, God can destroy it. He told you. Look at the place. Look for Abraham as the place that devastated in the picture. That hold a secret number on the eye. All right. Then he told, go look at Shiloh and see what he's going to destroy it all again, man. All right. I'm just letting you know it is time. I've got a few minutes left. God not playing with these people, man. Because these people don't care nothing about you. And God has to put us in the righteous hand. I told you that. All y'all got to do is open up your mouth. Just like Father Moses. Open up his mouth and it come to pass. That's why you live pious and holy and righteous life and be above all others. Because when we say something, we want it to come to pass. When God shows us something, we're going to make it come to pass. But that was short. All right, well, don't worry about it. If you don't think I can call fire down for help, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. Nah, do you? Yeah. Because that's what it feels until it happens. Well, we talked about that this morning. It should be like in the time of Noah. And Noah And Noah kept on telling them, hey, you got something coming. God's going to destroy the world. And it's coming. And they laughing at, hey, man, this is our time for us to have sex, commit dalliance, and run around and get idols of silver and gold and wood and stone and enjoy ourselves. All right. That's what they told Father Noah. Until what? Until that time. All right. Thou tellest my wandering, put thou my tears into thy bowels. They are not in thy book. Yeah, that's it. All right. No. I'll go there. 56 and 8. Psalm 56 and 8. I'm telling you what's coming, bro. It's here now. It's here. Okay. Psalm 56 and 8. Because they've been trying to make y'all lie, and every time y'all they say something, God shows them that they are the lie. Just tell you. No. You say, break the teeth, O Lord, in thy mouth, and break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. It sounds like, which would not hearken to the voice of the charming, never so wise, and break their teeth. Oh, this is his dream. He just had this dream. No. Oh, he said 56. All right, this is chapter 58. Jared, you're dreaming in chapter 58. Yeah. Psalms 58, Jared, find your dream. All right. Yeah. Now you say 56. I put down 58. So God knows. God wanted me to get that show me Jared dream. 56, verse 8. Thou tellest my wandering, put thou my tears into thy bowels. Are they not in thy book? Yeah, when I cry thee, then shall my enemies turn back. This I know, for God is for me. So that's where we at. No, that's why I went and read. For the ENOCH, this prophecy, and the prophecy have to be fulfilled. And the prophecy is of us. Yes, that's going toward the end of the book. When the prophecy, that's where we're at now. Prophecy, I just really reading about the men dressing so eloquent. Yeah. And how they was doing. Now that's what's going on now. Yeah, that's what he said. No, and I know I swear to you crafty, because they are very crafty. That's why I call them crafty hands. Right. As well as the simple ones, you offend contemplating on earth. You who are men, clothe yourself more eloquent than the married woman. Do they not do that? Yes. And both together more so than the unmarried ones. Yeah. Everyone arraying yourself in majesties and magnificence and authority. Well, they have the little things that they do in silver, but gold, purple, honor, and wealth, like the waters flow away. Yeah. So they don't want none of that. Let's go. I ain't worried about none of that. Let's go. No, we're going back to our book. We got to go back to the left. We was on number 18. Yeah, we got time. No, I'm telling you, if God tell you get up, get out, get up and get out. Yeah, God said time me to leave, because that's what in the dream of vision, that's what I was doing. I was she just had that in her dream. The dollar. Yeah, she just had that in her dream. Yeah, when everybody was on the lake, on getting up and getting out, going in the same direction. Yeah, God tell you get up and get out. Get up and get out. So that's what I was doing. I was tying my shoes and telling the boy, come on, we gotta go. Yeah, get dressed, we gotta go. And I was tying my shoes and I told him, don't forget your jacket. Don't forget your jacket. Because I don't care. It can be it could be 105 degrees outside. I'm still gonna get that jacket. Yeah. Get that jacket. Because it'll be hot in the day and cold at night. Or it might rain or anything. Yeah. Get the jacket. So I'm telling you, get your jacket. All right, we're at number 18. That's where we stop at, number 18. No, man, tell you all that's over with. It should be like in the time of Noah. All right, where the time came to end, right? That's what Jesus tells y'all. Because you don't understand, when those stars fall from heaven and hit the earth, they wipe it out everything. And then they make that water come on dry land. It's killing stuff, man. All right. And he there, my boy, out there ready to. Yeah. I'm just telling you. It ain't gonna be a harsh season. God already showing and telling you it's gonna be a harsh season. All right. Because we the ones really gonna be doing it. 14th day of the first month is the Passover. Tomorrow is March the 1st. The new moon sunset on the 20th. So the 8th day of Passover ends the moon starts. Correct or not? Wait a minute, Donald. You asking the wrong person. You gotta ask. No, I usually do it, but even if I could do it, I wouldn't do it. Because Belteshazzar have to do that. Because he's the one supposed to be keeping up with that. Now, yeah, no. On the first, tomorrow, the 14th day of the first month is the Passover. Tomorrow is March the 1st, right? But that's not, this don't have nothing to do with it. You got the 40 days. We're doing 40 days even before the Passover starts. He gonna post it for you. Yeah. All right, new moon sunset is on the 20th. Not a, man, no. No, Belteshazzar gonna post it for you. All right, he gonna post it for you. Let's go. Let's go. 18. The 18 say, I am Baltimore, Buldumech, Baltimore. I separate wife from husband and bring about a grudge between them. That's a demon. Now, I've had that before. That demon. Yep. Because we don't know. Because if you know it's a demon, then you can do something. But that's why they put you in Christianity. So the demons can have their way with you. They don't want you together. They don't want you with that husband and wife together. They don't. And if they do have a husband and wife together, they don't want Israel with Israel because they have the power. They have the power of Adam and Eve. They have the power of Abraham and Sarah. They have the power of Jacob and Rebekah. They have the power. They have the power of Isaac and Rebekah. They have the power of Jacob and Leah. The power of Jacob. They had that power. They'll have that power. And they don't want y'all together. That's why they put out the commercial. Because that's what the law states. Told King Solomon, said, all our fathers tell you the same thing. Don't go marry them strange women. Because they'll turn your heart away from your God. That's what he said. Don't go marry them strange women. They'll turn your heart away from your God. And that's what they're showing you now. Because they don't want you with their power. They don't. All right. That's buying more donation, more money and power. Yep, that's what they're doing. This was a design plan. All this was a design plan. This didn't, or it's just a coincidence. Huh? That what you believe? Ain't no coincidence. I remember growing up like that what those mothers was doing. Right, because no, this ain't no new thing. That's not no new thing what they're doing. Not a new thing. No, because they won't obey the voice, keep the commandments, keep the holy covenant. Because they have taught, they have lied. It's a lie. It's a bunch of lie and deception going on. A bunch of seducing going on in evil spirits. That's why we're reading about these evil spirits and what they're doing. And they take advantage of that. Because it's about money. Well, I want him to live in the house. I want her to live in the house. I will collect money from him, and I'll collect money from her. and my pocket's gonna be fat. All right. I'm just telling you. The 18 said, I am Boljamak, Boldumak. I separate wife from husband and bring about grudge between them. Yeah, no. I went through all that foolishness. You go through that foolishness because that's what they want, because that's why they give you Christianity. So you can never be at peace with one another and you always be warring and fighting. It's right now. That's why that's what they wanted. But stupid stuff, foolishness. And you can't stand her and she can't stand you, but you yet still y'all can stand each other for long enough to make a child. Or stand each other enough to hear I do. I'm telling you. Because you think, now I ain't gonna get too deep into it. Anyway, if anyone write down the names of the sirens, of thy sirens, Solomon on paper and place it in an antechamber of his house. An antechamber of his house. Now they had, I would like to think it was closet or something like that. Yeah. I retreat then. No, they might have had, yeah, they could easily had a toilet or something in their house. Yeah. No, use house was outside. But those that money, I was looking at that day, but those that money, they built their own indoor and had somebody come and clean it out. The antechamber in his house, I retreat then. And the legend written should be as follows. The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob command thee, retire from his house in peace. And I at once retired. And that's another thing. They took that away from us. The prayer, they gave us the Our Father prayer, what Jesus said. That's all they give you. And then you don't say, blessed be blessed be the God of Abraham, blessed be the God of Isaac, blessed be the God of Jacob, which we go over that now. And they took all that away from us. Because when you go read the legend of the Jews and how we was always calling on our fathers to help us. Yeah. And so they took all that away from you and gave you Christianity. And there's no power in Christianity. None. You going by what your mom and your dad and pop said, and grandma, and Nana said, and all that. There ain't no power in Nana walking around, high blood pressure, diabetes, got to go to dialysis 3 times a week, can't do this, can't go there. I'm just telling you. All I can do is tell you. Yeah. All right. He posted it down until I can't do it because I'm not the high priest anymore. I am a high priest. I'm not anymore. That's not in my hand anymore. Not about somewhere it just was you and I and you didn't know nothing about it. I'll tell you him. But the chef, that's his job. Let him do the man do his job. Anyway, and so that's the power he had. Because when we was going to Babylon, and they had dead bodies. They had dead bodies from Jerusalem to Babylon. And there was great slaughter going on. Jeremiah wanted to stop it. Oh, Lord God, please. In the name of our father, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but they couldn't use our fathers no longer. They couldn't use our fathers no longer. Yeah. And God told them, go call them. Yeah. He told them, go call Moses. What are you calling? Post that Belteshazzar so I can tell who he told him to call. That's in the Legend of the Jews. Type in Babylon. Jerusalem to Babylon. That's in volume 4. And he told him, who he knew. He said, I know it, Abraham, I know it, Jacob, I don't know, I forgot his names, he said, but I know Moses was the last one, he said. Yeah, he said, and he told him where he knew everybody was at except Moses. He said, Moses, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it said, but Moses, I don't know where is he at. Then he said, well, go on the side of the edge of the earth and holler, Aram, Aram. And Moses came. They couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing. Rebecca had to come and stop the slaughter. All right. That's the only way that's why Rebecca couldn't go be buried was for the Jacob. Because she had to come, she had to stop the slaughter. No, just like he told me. He said he got dead bodies from Jerusalem all the way to my front door. I live in Louisiana, Northern Louisiana. Now we say, oh no, it's gonna be that way. Watch. Watch. Because you believe in a lie, you believe in a half truth. And now judgment and justice. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who loveth righteousness and justice. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who shattereth the enemy and humiliateth the presumptuous. Okay? Just let me know what's going on. No. Well, you're going to see. You will see. Because God already told you, hey, none of this going to none of this going to fall to the ground without it happening. Just read that. Okay? Because it's more than just one book. Anyway, so you got to incorporate. I mean, it's not for you to incorporate the fathers into your prayer. If you praying, none with it, no. None with it, no. Okay. Those are your fathers. All right. Call upon them in a time of need. When you go, no, it's in Ecclesiastes. We read that. The prayer of the three holy children. All right. For our beloved Abraham's sake, their servant Isaac's sake, and our holy Israel's sake, whom thou hast sworn and promised, that thou will make the seed as the stars of heaven, and as the same that you multiply them as the stars of heaven, and as the sand that lie upon the seashore. For we, O Lord, have become less than any other nation this day because of our sins. All right. Tell them. No. Because it's something simple as, oh, well, it's happening now. So all we have to do is repent and be restored and revived. All right. But no, we just finished reading. We're going to have some that are going to run behind these things of the things of the world. And when the stars start falling from heaven, because they're going to fall from heaven, they're going to be cast down from heaven to the earth. All right. And then when they have their water on the land and it get hot, and all these things, the drought and the famine take place. Well, your money and stuff that's still going to go over, it ain't going to help you. We went over that. There's no Jew for the South. What did he say? When he went there to open up that temple, the man told him how much gold and silver and all the precious stones and jewels that they had. Couldn't help him. Couldn't help him. So he got down to they crushed all the pearls to make flour with. Couldn't help him. Couldn't help him. Yeah. No. God used a man on device to destroy. 19 said, I am called Noah. N-A-O-T-H. Well, Naak, Nayak, and I take my seat on the knees of men. If anyone write on the paper, say take the seat up on the knee of mine. No, I had that my stuff used to crack. Well, getting up, sitting down, move. Yep, and no, not a lot of people. George Elias just been telling people the other day on rebroadcast how many surgeries she had. And she still operating on her knees. Yeah, knees and hip surgery. Because they don't want to repent. I don't been the same way if I would repent, because before I repented, my knees used to crack and hurt and pop and give out and everything. But once I repented, So being the boys keep the covenant, statutes, laws, and judgment, all that went away. Yeah, he told me how to get rid of it. And the angel rose him from his sleep. And Joseph rose up and stood upon his legs. And behold, the angel of the Lord was standing opposite of him. And the angel of the Lord spoke to Joseph. And he taught him all the language of men that night. And he called his name Jehoshaphat, Jehoshaphat, right? Jehoshaphat. Because he added 2 letters to his name, Jehoshaphat. Yeah. And the angel of the Lord went from him, and Joseph returned and laid upon his bed, and Joseph was astonished at the vision when he saw it. Yeah. He added 2 letters to his name, Jehoshaphat. Yeah. An E and an H. All right. Now he added his name, an E and an H. Yeah. Anyway, that's happened to us right now. Angels come talk to us, do every type of thing unto us. But the demons also, yeah, listen to them demons talk. You be listening to them, but you can't understand what they say. When the angel of the Lord comes to you, I understand everything they say. Right? And demons come to you, demons be black, naked and black. But Satan shapeshifts sometimes. No, everything I watch, that's demons. Every picture I watch, because I can't watch a regular picture now without seeing the demons or without seeing what sacrifice they're doing. I was watching that. I watched 2 horrible movies yesterday. Percy in Olympia, Lightning Thief, and the Sea Mouse, Percy and the Sea Mouse. And boy, they got all what we read, all the demons. That's where they at on that. Zeus and this one and Thanos and oh man, and it'd be right up on. They've been doing it all the time. Yeah, I'm just telling you. All right, I'm just telling you. Anyway, let's continue on. I just letting you know. It say Bible called now, and I take my seat on the needs of men. So they got the men, not men surgery. And if anyone write on paper, Panamubo, depart Nathan, touch thou not the neck, and I at once retreat. Well, we know Nathan, Nathan, Nahat. I say Nathan. But this one is Panumabo. No, Panamid. That's an angel, but it's spelled different. Panubo. Beol. All right. The part, Nathan touched not the neck, and I once retreat. So that's the demons that mess up people's needs. Man, there are a lot of people out there that need trouble. Yeah, but they don't want to repent. And the 12 say, I am called Mardil. Mardil, yeah, what I talk about. The laws of the ring. Mardil. That's where they get it from, these books. What God has said. It said Mardil. I send on men incurable fever. Incurable fever. If anyone write on a leaf of a book, Sapner, Raphael. No, it's spelled different. Rafael. Retire. Drag me not about. Flay me not and tie it around his neck. I at once retreat. Because you can go, because they do all that. in Atlanta, I saw the people with the black boxes tied around their head, stuff tied around their arms and all that. Yeah. Mhm. Because God was, God just one day told me, say, this one's a Jew and this one's a Gentile and this one is Israel and this one that. No, he took his time and showed it to me. The difference in them, the difference in the people, the difference in the races, the nationalities. He showed me the difference in them. Yeah. But all of them get a chance to obey the voice, keep the commandments, keep the covenant, all of them follow Israel. All right. Anyway, the 12 say I am called Mardo, Mardro, Mardro. I sent on me incurable fever. I write on the leaf of a book, Sapna, Raphael, with tie, drag me not about, flay me not, and tie around his neck, and I at once retreat. The 25th say I am called Aluth, Alath, Aluth. That's the 25th. Now cause coughing and hard breathing in children. Coughing and hard breathing, that would be asthma? No, he probably has something else. But we know it's asthma. Yeah. And if anyone write on the paper, Ruex, do thou pursue Allah, and I fasten around his neck, I at once retire. Yeah, it got to be asthma or something like that. Yeah, no, basically you can see all the demons. I had all these demons. I had these demons attack me. I told you when I get to one that have an attack, I'll let you know. Yeah. No, I didn't have fever, man. I knew how to break the fever. I had the flu. Man, one time I had got sick. When I was in Christianity. Yep, Christianity and demons. No, this demon here had the 18 demons, balled them up. He had taken hold of me. Because the wife was standing when I was in 70th minute. She was standing in one place and I was standing in another spot. No, then I had got sick. Another demon took over. Yeah, the demon with the fever. Yeah. No, I took and was like flu like about stayed sick all that year, that whole year. From springtime, United States, here was a spring cold. So I call it spring cold. Or yeah, I call it a cold in the spring that lasted that whole year. I remember that whole year. And then when it came to the winter time, man, I was so sick. But what I did was prayed and got under them blankets and all that. Yeah, they'll tell you did a whole home remedy. Yep. But of course it was the prayers. Anyway, just telling you. The 23rd say I am called Naphtha. Naphtha. I cause the rains to ache, and I bring about. I didn't read this before. I didn't Google this before. Do drowsy or drowsy. I think that's how you pronounce Dysury. Drowsy. I could remember Googling it, but I don't. Because I know I Googled that word. If anyone write on a plate of 10 the words, Atha, Uriel, Naphtha, and fasten around the loins. I as one's retreat. We want this loins, this Bible. I as one's retreat. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Mhm. Anyway, let's go. Well, I forgot about that. He posted about he saw a dinosaur. You know, everybody get to see that. You're gonna get to see the dinosaurs because all that's back. You're gonna get to all that see that in the green vision. God will bring show it to you what they're doing. But anyway, I caused rains to 8. Well, of course I had that because I bring about. No, I want to say it said DY though, drowsery, and I had to lay down in that bed. I couldn't move. Everything hurt. Everything, because they call it the flu. And everything on your body be hurt. Everything. You can't move. You can't do nothing. For however many days it had you like that. You know? But you don't know it's a demon. I was out there committing fornication, adultery, and doing all the things. Yeah. And all that come upon you. Because I went from living at living like an athlete, and then you get married, and you still be doing athlete stuff, right? No, and then when the demons been taking control, because they don't have to get in you, they get in her, right? And they get in her to get to you. Yeah, that's what they do. Them demons, or they get into him to get to you. Whoever's living the most pious and holy life, that's who they want. They don't want that person that's not living a pious and holy life, right? They want them that live in a pious and holy, or them that can remember they can see the future. They also want them that can hurt them in the future. So that's what we learned, or that's what we've been reading. Yeah, 'cause they tried to kill me many times. I just get out and look back and say, man, how many times did they try to kill me? But anyway, and so I was just, no, I wasn't going nowhere, I wouldn't do nothing. Keep the Sabbath, but I was running behind everything of the world. Because that's where Adventism is. Well, you keep the Sabbath, just like those that say the Jews not you keep the Sabbath, you can keep the holy days and everything, but you run behind everything of the days there. Everything of the demons and the devils. Right. No, one time I wasn't doing that. No, anyway, I won't get too deep into it, but I'm just telling you. And because you think, well, I'm a Christian, them demons can't attack me because I'm a Christian. And that's, man, we want the demons attack because you are a Christian. You don't have no God in you. No, when you get out and look back and say, man, I thought I had God in me, I had no God in me. None. Even if you keep the covenant day, no God, and just like that, I see people, they try to, they supposed to be keeping the covenant day. So you think God is in those people? God, surely there ain't no God in them people. All right, because just like you said, bless the Jewish people, God gonna bless you in the age. See how the people in there slaughtering them innocent people, the Palestinians. Yeah, we talking about a city. We talking about just like it happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, no, they might have been a false flag, and they say that, and then all the people, all the Israelis went to that Palestinian um, little area and burnt everything down and killed people. They ain't on BBC News. All right, no, I don't think it's on the regular news yet. They don't make it every time. All right. God himself was deeply moved by the destruction of the temple which had abandoned that the enemy might enter and destroy it. Accompanied by this is one because he told you what Esau was going to do. Accompanied by the angel, he visited the ruins and gave vent to his sorrow. Woe is me on account of my house. Where are my children? Where are my priests? Where are my beloved? Wait a minute, hold up. No, I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Man, I ain't going through all that. Well, anyway, let's continue on. And he said, he had abandoned that enemy might enter and destroy it. Accompanied by the angel, he visited the ruins, gave vent to his sorrow. Woe is me on account of my house. Where are my children? Where are my priests? Where is my beloved? But what can I do for you? Did I not warn you? Yet you would not mend your ways. Just like right now, we warn them, but telling them. But have they mended their ways yet? No. But don't worry, it won't be long now. All right, Judge, I told you that. Well, let's read and see what he says. All right. Uh, 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 where's my beloved? Well, what can I do for you? Did I not warn you? Yet you would not mend your ways. Today, God says to Jeremiah, I'm like a man who has an only son. He prepared the marriage canopy for him, and his only beloved dies under it. Yeah. Thou doest seem to feel but a little sympathy with me and with my children. Go summon Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Moses. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Moses from their grace. They know how to mourn. There. See, every time we read something, we learn something new. They know how to mourn. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's why we're supposed to have them in our prayers and Moses. That's why you're supposed to have them in your prayers. All right. They know how to mourn. Lord of the world, replied Jeremiah. I know not where Moses is buried. Stand on the banks of the Jordan, said God, and cried, the son of Aaron, arise. See how the wolves have devoured thy sheep. Yep. And Jeremiah replied to the double cave and spake to the patriarchs, arise, ye are summoned to appear before God. And when they asked him the reason of the summons, he feigned ignorance, for he feared to tell them the true reason, that they might cast reproach upon him that so great a disaster had overtaken Israel in his time. And Jeremiah journeyed on the banks of the Jordan, and there he called as had been bidden, the son of Abraham, arise. Thou art cited to appear before God. What has happened this day that God calls me unto him? Asked Moses, I know not, replied Jeremiah. Again, Moses thereupon went to the angels he went unto the angel, Moses, and from them he learned that the temple had been destroyed and Israel banished from his land. Weeping and mourning, Moses joined the patriarchs together, rending their garments and wrangling hands. That's what we're doing now. That's why we got on sackcloth and while in the ashes to pray and mourn for who? For all Israel. That's what we're doing this for, man. You know, bro, that's why we tell y'all, man, stop listening to them people that get out there foolishness. Because God's not playing. All right. Anyway, but it said, rending their garments and wrangling their hands, and they betook themselves to the ruins of the temple, where there was wailing and was augmented by the loud lamentation of the angels. So the angel was crying too. The angel was mourning too. How desolate is the highway to Jerusalem, the highway is destined to travel without end. How deserted are the streets that once were thronged at the season of the pilgrimage, going to that temple. O Lord of the world, was Abraham the father of thy people who taught the world to know thee as the ruler of the universe. Thou didst make a covenant that through him and his descendants that the earth should be filled with people. That's us. And now thou hast dissolved thy covenant with him, O Lord of the world. Thou hast scorned Zion and Jerusalem. Once thy chosen habitation, that thou hast dwelt more partially with Israel than with the generation of ENOCH, the first idolater. So I'm not going to do is just tell it to you, man. All right. No, because y'all not know. I keep telling you, we're not knowing the type of people. All right. All I can do is just tell it to you. All right. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, set a mark upon the foreheads of men that sigh and cry for the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. That's what we're supposed to be doing. And to the other he said, my hearing, go ye after through the city and smite, and let not one eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, young men, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, begin at my sanctuary. And they begin at the ancient men which was before the house. Look at all that runs together. Because the ones that had the mark, they went out. They went to Babylon. Just like he told us when the time came for us, he told y'all, go ahead, don't stay in this place. I'm gonna destroy it all, and everybody in this place I'm gonna kill. And he sent us away. Go read it, bro. I'm just telling y'all, man. Y'all not gonna invite it, bro. Keep telling y'all the power that y'all had, but you stop, get out there, get out the Muslims, Hindu, Buddhists, Shemites, Mennonites, and Arabic. Get out all that foolishness. Get out there. Get out there. Christianity, get out all those man-made religions to keep down, to hold back the righteous and that we just been reading, to hold back the righteous and the pious people. Because who rules it? The impious are ruling, the unrighteous are ruling, the wicked are ruling, the demons are ruling. You know, that's what I'm telling y'all. But that time has come to an end, coming to the end. All right, that's a part of the prayer. When the righteous and the unrighteous growing up at the same time, renewing the age of the righteous. Okay, that's where you at. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, so I called the rains to 8 and I bring about usury. I mean, I know I'm good with this word. If anyone round a plate of 10, the words ayat, Uriel, Nephthah, fastened around his loins, I once retreat. That's the 23rd. The 24th say, I am called Acton, Akton. And I send burning and fever into the entrails. That would be hemorrhoids. Say burning entrails. That's hemorrhoids, huh? I don't know. They say they use preparation aids. No, they say I have hemorrhoids. I ain't never had nothing like that. Yeah, I must have certain types anyway. Anyway, so burning and fever in the entrails. No. Well, that's what he said he does. Anyway, I caused, that's what he said, 24. I caused the ribs, and that's the 23rd. Naphtha I called rains to 8, and I bring about juice. All right. The 24 I have called Acton, I caused ribs and lubach muscles to 8. The muscles to 8. No, I just finished reading. Well, that's the 25th. The 24th, I caused the ribs and lumbic muscles to 8. So that's your back. Yeah, and your muscle 8. No, low blood pressure would cause that. No, lupus. I think lupus caused that also. Yeah. Well, they got other things caused it also, but well, Acton, I call the ribs and lumbar muscles to 8. That's the back. The one engraved with copper material taken from a ship which has missed its anchor. This Marimont, Sabat, pursue Acton and fasten around the loins, and at once I retreat. All right, so he's telling you what he does. All right. No, man, yeah, that's every day. You somebody have back pain, that's every day. Ribs, that's every day. That ain't no, depends on the degree. Yeah. Anyway, and the 25th, say I am, Arnett, Arnet, and I send burning and fever into the entrails. Burning and fever into the entrails. All right. Because I would think that, well, it could be a large or small intestines, especially entrails. No, I would think it would be the buttocks. That's what I would think it would be, but the entrails, burning and fever. Yeah. Well, I told you when I come to one that I haven't had, I will tell you. All right. Burning fever into the entrails. If I hear aura, now that would be aura, aura. Yeah, I heard of it before. The name, how to pronounce it, either pronounce A-R-A-R-A. All right. Aura, Kara, Kara, or Kara, or Kara, yeah, Kara, Aura, instantly I retreat. That's the entrail. And 6 said, no, I had that. Eat some of them peppers. Go eat some of them good hot. No, it don't happen no more, but I just eat them hot, certain hot peppers. Boy. Golden hot, come out hot. Anyway, I'm just telling you. 26, the island called ENOCH. And I steal away men's minds and change their hearts and make a man toothless. Yeah, well, that didn't happen to me. Yeah. See, I steal away men's minds, change their heart, and make a man toothless. I saw that again this morning. Yeah. No, it seemed like he's trying to get back to his old self now. But yeah. You know, when I was young, playing in the projects, running to poachers, stuff like that. Yeah, something you'll never recover from. Playing football, basketball, get hit in the mouth, get in the face. Yeah. So you did have that also. Yeah. Anyways, I steal away men's minds and change their hearts and make men toothless. And so they got a lot of people out there homeless, and got involved with a woman, a woman got involved with a man, and different things happened to be homeless and can't. But they really couldn't take care of themselves if they was obedient to voice, keep the command. But a lot of these things happen because of Christianity. Yes. No. A lot of these things happen because of Christianity. Because, you know, they're trying to they're supposed to take care of each other. The man and the wife are supposed to take care of each other, but by us not knowing the demons that are set, no, but the demons tell yourself, by us not knowing the demons that are set over them, they rule over us. Right? But we, no, I mean, I'll rephrase it. By them not knowing, by we not knowing the demons and the angels that frustrate them are set over them. That's why you see we're in this position. That's the demons telling them why we are in this position. No, because the demons are in charge of those pastors, preachers, teachers that we just finished reading. All they want is money. Yeah, all they want is money, build bigger farms, and do things of that nature. And so no, they seduce us. That's a seducing spirit. Because just like Sam them on there this morning, and they've been running that for the whole week. They're gonna run that, and they're gonna make so many millions of dollars, and to prop up their budgets and everything. And then at the close of the day, they give this preacher this much money, give this one this much money, give her children, because they're up on there doing that, give them that much money and everything. That's what they're doing. Till next time, yeah, till when it gets to No, the Easter break, then they're gonna do it all over again. Have another telethon. Yeah, when they laugh and we got this much money, oh girl, God about to destroy that all. Okay. Because all of them gonna be sick. Not only the ones who begging for money, but those who are giving them money. All of them gonna be sick. All of them gonna be sick. And then the ones who out there, I can read it to you right now. And the ones who out there writing those books. No, listen to what he said. Woe unto you who write down the words of falsehood. That's the ones who write like Joyce the liars. Say, well, I got 151 books. I hope you have 200. And TD say, buy my book and all that. Y'all about to be sick. Watch. All those who write down the words of falsehood and the words of the wicked. That's what they're doing. For the falsehood they record, they may hear and not forget folly. To them shall be no peace, but they shall suddenly die. They shall surely die suddenly. And no, I hold God to this word. This false Enoch. And that's God's word that I false Enoch, and I hold to that word. But I couldn't hold to that word because I was committing fornication, adultery, into Christianity, and I'll be right along with them. Oh no, I'm going to school to learn because I was about to go to school. A woman seen me write a little thing and it was messed up. And so she, no, I think God will put that on the heart. One of those arrogant person, right? Going to La Old. I was going to La Old and I was going to get into English and go along that path. But I wrote something and she didn't like it. And she took it and told it up and everything. I just left it like that. Yeah. No, I ain't make no fuss over it. Because evil have to run its course, and God send those evil people in your life sometimes. Because I was into Christianity, and I was being just like everybody else. I wrote these many books, and I wrote a book on this. I have a PhD in English, PhD in literature, and I've been just the same thing. I've been linguist, yeah, and I've been doing the same thing they're doing. It's God will intervene. Because you can look out for, I was paying attention because I can look out for the basketball, football, baseball, and those type of traps, money traps, all right, and the singing and dancing traps, but not once did come to my mind that educational trap, the damn food trap, educational food trap. And I would say it that way because you have to Adventism and I'm going to go to this school and I'm going to go to that. And I was already into a piece of paper. So, yeah, well, I thank God for it. And so God going to kill them. Yeah. No, God probably gave them the same warning. You know how people give you a warning, but you're going to push it on anyway. Oh, no, that's just the devil trying to stop me. That's what TGJ is going to be teaching. Yeah, don't let the devil stop you from having your business succeed. Don't let the devil stop you from being the first. Yeah, this and that's a lie. That be God warning you, and you just gonna keep pushing. God's gonna let you push, and then you're gonna pay for it. That they about to pay for it now. Just let you know. Or they're gonna say, "Well, he's envious of them." Yeah, because he went out there and he failed at it. Really. That's what you think. Let's go. I'm just telling you. No, because God made it so. And I thank Him for it. Anyway, um, in the 26th here, I am called, but I gotta say ENOCH, ENOCH. I still weigh men's minds and change their heart and make men a man too. If one right, no. Al-Lazal pursue ENOCH and tie the people around him. I at once retreat. Yeah. Because a lot of demons and devils, they're doing that, people doing that. I see a lot of Jewish people with stuff tied around. Now I know why. Yeah. Put names in a little box and put it in their head because they don't believe in Jesus. Yeah, they don't believe in Jesus, so what they gonna do? They're gonna do it this way. Yeah. Because they don't believe in Jesus, so they have to do it that way. All right. I'm just telling you what's going on. I didn't know. Now I know. The 27th said, I am called Peep, a poop, Pheth. All right. No, because put, puh, Peh, put, I make men consumptive and call hemorrhage. All right. No, I know I'm tearing this up. Consumptive. I make men consumptive and call hemoglobin. Humor hunger. No. No, it's been, oh man, let me Google this word. No, Google this one today. You don't care. No, because I know hemoglobin, but this doesn't say that. Hemoglobin. I know I'm tearing that word up. Let me take a second. I want to Google it anyway. Either now or later on. Might as well Google it now. No. Let me see. Let me see. Come on, man. No, because the people, everybody wants their own platform. So Boost Mobile want their own platform. They want their own search engine. But all the search engine goes into one place. That was so hurtful about it. No, that ain't hemoglobin. That's something else. Well, see, that's not hemoglobin. It's not. All right, I'm gonna find out in a minute. Hemorrhoids, not hemorrhoids. Might be hemorrhoids just spelled a different way. Could be. No. Because we know this spell things different. All right. Uh-uh. All right, I don't see. It's a stroke. No, let me see. Uh-uh. It's a stroke. Human adjective. No, wait a minute. You want them to get hemorrhage, but it don't say hemorrhage. No, it's spelled differently. Okay. But it means hemorrhage. No, because it's spelled HEMOORHAGIA. No, it ain't got no HAGE on it. But that's the offshoot of it. All right. Hemorrhage. Could be the phonetic spelling of it. All right. But type it in, that's what it come up. Hemorrhage. Just spelled differently. All right, they got me. I wanted to know. All right. So, no, consumptive and hemorrhage. If one exercise me in wine, sweet smelling, unmixed by the 11th Eron, and say, I exercise thee by the 11th Eron to stop. I demand puke, exopa, then give it to the patient to drink, and I at once retreat. Um, well, because they tell you that. They tell you how to stop stroke is with wine and aspirin. That's what they tell you. So you see somebody having a stroke, give them some wine and give them an aspirin, and that help. That's what they tell you to do. So, all right, hemorrhage. It doesn't sound. I'm just telling you, right? All right. Anyway, and the 28th say I am called heartpax, and I send sweetness on men. If one write cognitive or cognimus. Well, the thing about this is written is no, it's Greek. It transcribes from Hebrew to Greek. Remember that. Yeah, it's Greek. I don't speak Greek. Yeah. No, because you know when you're in medicine, or Latin. Medicine is Latin. Greek or Latin, but most like Latin. So I don't speak Latin. Okay, I don't speak Greek either. A little bit, but not like that. Co-venomous, binding around the temple, and at once I retire. Heart pass, now saying sleepiness on men. Well, I had a lot of sleepless nights. Well, so far, I done had all these demons attack me so far. Well, hemorrhage could be something else. They probably have another definition for it. I'll find out and let you know if I had it now. But so far, I have had consumptive and cause hemorrhage. Well, I was eating all that pork, eating the pork. I'll eat that. Now, certain pork I'll eat, and I told you I feel my head swimming. You know, no, I mean that's what I was doing in Christianity, in the Adventism. Yeah, uh, exercise me in wine and sweet smelling and unmixed by the 11th era. And said, I exercise thee by the 11th era to stop. I demand put, put, then give it to the patient to drink, and I at once retreat. Well, they already tell you, like I said, aspirin and wine would help that. No, I'm stopping right there. No, I am called heart pack, and I send sleepiness on men. So how many times y'all couldn't go to sleep at night? Co-pendex must, or co-mendimus, and I bind it around the temple that once retired. Okay, so how many sleepless nights y'all done had? I done had them also. Yeah, come on, Delta Shelter. I ain't gonna stop because I don't know how to pronounce the word. Or I don't know the definition of the word. I was supposed to stop because of that. You talk to the wrong man. Yeah, that's like working. That's like working with a man. They tell, give me that wishbone jig over there. What you mean wishbone jig? Tell me what you want. Boy, give me that wishbone jig. And you go there and you do everything and find something to bring. That man not gonna stop working because he doesn't know the name of that tool or what you give him. Not gonna stop. All right. No, April just posted that. How King David went to sleep one night and next morning he knew 70 languages, 71 languages. He knew more than Pharaoh. Pharaoh already knew 70 languages. King Joseph knew 71 languages. Just telling him, don't stop it because you do not know how to pronounce the word. Google it. And sometimes you might Google it and they might pronounce it wrong. Don't worry about it. You keep the jest up. Yeah. Yeah. Upon the cut down the vine that was heavy. 8 of them had to carry, putting upon each a burden of 120 seah. The vine was so gigantic size that the winepress from its grapes sufficed for all the sacrificial libation, libation of Israel during the 40 years march. Yeah, he's telling that to the dollar. No, that's in the Legend of the Jews. She probably haven't read that book yet. Well, give her time, give her time, give her time, give her time. All right. No, because God will give everything in His time, man. And then I know God said was stammering lips in another, was stammering lips in another tongue. Go teach these people. So I know I'm supposed to have that. But then no, and then I understand why. Because these people have AIs and they have, they have AIs and robots and computers, and that's how you're gonna be able to tell. Because everything they ain't gonna make no mistakes. How I stutter, stammer, and don't know this word, don't know that word, and not pronouncing that word right. Well, it's a computer, and it's gonna pronounce a word right. Its teeth is gonna always be bright, like they're perfect. You understand that? That's how you're gonna tell them. And when they walk, I know I had this dream vision a long time ago when when the AIs that first came out in the demonic spirits and everything, because in the dream vision, audible voice, that's how we was able to tell them because it was perfect. Their skin was perfect. They had no blemishes or no spots on their skin. They walked in water. They have no, with the rain and stuff can't help them. Right. Right. And I'm just telling you. And the teeth was perfect, walking in the rain. That's how we knew that they was robots. That's how we knew there was AI. That's how we knew it was robots. The teeth was perfect. They spoke perfect diction, and they had no blemishes on their skin. And then a dream vision said that's how we knew that they was robots because they would just walk in the water. Yeah, they just walk in the water, walk in the rain. Yeah, yeah. And now you know. No, because their diction gonna be perfect because they're computers. They're programmed. All right. No, I didn't know that concept. I didn't know that. I couldn't. Some things you don't understand, and some things you don't know. But remember, God knows and understands everything, even before it happens. So that's in the book of Isaiah. Well, somebody post that. Was stammering lips in another tongue. Go tell these people. Go teach these people. I'm gonna stay here till you post it, and I'm gonna leave. Yeah, because you just then God just let me know why. He let me know why. Yeah. No, because they're not gonna use your accent. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get your accent. Because all of us have different accents could come in different parts of the country. So they might be able to do that, but you'll stand and live in another tongue. Who shall he teach knowledge, and who shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are womb from the milk and drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line. Here a little and there a little. For what stammering lips in another tongue will he speak to his people? No, they can't do that. Remember that. Because remember that. Yeah, that's how you gonna know. That's how you can tell. Say, oh no, because I had that in Dream of Vision. Yeah. God reminds you of what's going on now. Man, you got clones out there, you got everything out there. Because that's what they do. They'll send that out to you, and they'll make it so the litmus test. No, they simply do. They all right. Say you're going, you might do an ad in the paper, ad on, I don't know how they do it nowadays for jobs. During my time, you look in the paper and yeah, or you go to certain spots to get a job. Right. So they might have something set up. Right. They might put you down, sit you down in a seat in front of. Cause I just seen that. They took me to sit me down in front of a computer. Right. The man was on one end, I was on the other end, and he asked me what I want to ask the questions. Yeah. So they might do something like that to see if you can help. And they might have you in the room with a bunch of them, with a bunch of them, with a few real people that to see if you can tell them. Right. I was watching Community. And on Community, they're EBOB. I know what EBOB means, EBED. So I didn't know at that time, I didn't know what it meant. But now I do. But anyway, so they was doing a litmus test on him, a test. And they called him to the office and had him sit in a waiting room to see how long he was going to sit down in that waiting room. But he was patient and he was, no, he was highly intelligent. And so they had him sit in that waiting room. And nobody called him thinking that he was going to get up and leave. Since nobody, no, they do you that now. They'll keep you on the phone for a long time. When they don't want to answer a question or they can't answer a question or whatever, they keep you on the phone a long time, hoping you hang up. I stay on the phone. I don't care if it be an hour or 2 hours. I'm gonna stay on that phone. They're gonna have to hang up. Right? If I go somewhere and they say, well, we'll see he's in the office, I don't know when he's coming back. I'll sit down there and wait unless God tells me to do something else. I'll sit down with 3 hours. Okay, I don't have nowhere to come in. Nothing to do. I'll sit down and wait. So that's what he did. He sit down there waiting. He waited. He waited days. Boy, that man went crazy. Did you know what we was doing? We was doing a test, and and he made it backfire on him. Because that's how God is. That's why God wants us to be patient with one another and get with all your knowledge and wisdom, get understanding. So when we come up against these things, we can defeat them as we've been doing. You know, people hate y'all because they can't make you upset. They can't put no any type of name to you. They can't do nothing. And then on top of that, you gonna start doing them things. Well, that's why they told in the book of Revelation, they gonna send presents to one another. Yeah, we're glad they gone. No, it ain't gonna happen. I tell you. Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, give God what belongs to God, give me what is mine. Jesus said, that's why they were glad to see Jesus die. Man, everybody would know the people, oh, we can go back doing business now. But then the gospel, the truth had started spreading like wildfire all over the world. So they had to get control of that. And then it went to Socrates, Aristotle, the think tanks. They're doing that right now today. Those foundations, all those think tanks, that's all they are modern day think tanks. And to control the masses. And they have the money, all of these have money to that's what Jesus said. They go to bed, the Lord God said that. At night, they lay on the bed, thinking of things to do. In the morning, they rise up and bring about. Why? Because they have the money to do it. And that's what they've been doing. No, they go to bed thinking how to make more money. Send you to Harvard, uh, the four major schools, MIT, to do what? To learn how to make more money, how to keep the masses in line and keep them on top, making more money and control them. But Jesus said, I'm going to tear them down. He that the little man, Israel, will have nothing on the bottom, I'm going to make him come to the top. And those that are on top, I'm making them go to the bottom. And that's what's happening now. Because we're not just going out there with word alone. We're going out there what? With power from up on high, the Holy Ghost. Then on top of that, they can't do us any place because we are wise and servant homes and stuff. I'm just telling you what's going on, man. All right, well, I'm glad I'm on your side. Put it that way. Yeah. Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. No, once again, I got to remind you before I go. The lamp is being blown out tonight. At sunset, the lamp is being blown out. That's when March first starts. At sunset this evening, I'm warning you, I'm telling you. A down you already post. A down you already post. Uh, when the 40 days over, When Passover starts and when unleavened bread, she does it every year, and you know how fast it come up on us. All right. No, I mean, just tell them. Okay. Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, give God what belongs to God, and give me what is mine, Jesus said. The eternal bless thee and keep thee, eternal make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee, eternal lift up his kindness unto thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one Lord, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind. I remind you again, try to incorporate in your prayers for the Abrahams, for the Isaac, and for the Jacob. Please try to do that. Because for his name's sake, that's where our power comes from, calling on our Father. I just didn't even call on all fathers. Remember when Father Obadiah, wife went out there and called for the God-fearing man? Right, y'all can do that. We can do that. You can call on your fathers to help you. That's what Christianity has done. They have taken the power of our fathers away from us also. Our fathers are alive and well. Yes, they are. And they're watching over us, man. Go read the first book of Adam and Eve when our father Jared died in that trouble. And he came to his rescue. All right. Father Jared there now praying for us. All our fathers are alive and well. When I went and I told you this, okay, when I got my scepter, boy, the sky was filled up. I didn't know I was getting a scepter. I didn't know what it was. All I had was it was like a handlebar, and a bike. You know how to hit the handlebar. So the bike stopped, and I took the loose in my hand, and I had it up there like that. And then I looked in the sky. And the sky was filled up. The sky was filled up with people. You know, you can see the outline of them. Filled up with them. I didn't know what they was there for. And all I thought I had in my hand was an iron ball for the bicycle. Now I know the bicycle meant. I know the scepter, the ball in my hand was the scepter, and the people's sky was our father. Now come to see my inauguration. Yeah. I won't get into it. All right. Anyway, no, this is not about might, nor about power, but by my spirit, still Lord of hosts. Not by might, nor about power, but by my spirit, still Lord of hosts. I ain't Elijah until next time. Remember your power. All right. I just tell you because that's the time you're living in to use your power. Call upon him in a loud voice. Somebody trying to do something right there and there. Call him. No, don't know how we do. Right. So don't get out there how they do it like we do it. All right. No, if you want to call, make a silent prayer right then there, call upon him. But best to call upon him loud so they know that you call upon Jesus and be afraid from them on of you. Yeah. So God been showing everything I've been doing in the dreams and vision. I've been loudly calling upon him. And he's showing up real fast. Yeah. Mm-mm.